Brian Story is P11. Matt Taylor is P3. Andrew Werner is P29 on alternates. Brad Mears is P7 on primaries. Brad Mears is pitting after 2 laps on primaries is P7. Joel Ekman is pitting after 2 laps on alternates is P18. John Wathen is pitting after 2 laps on alternates is P16. Chuck Carter is P17 on primaries. Joel Ekman is P18 on alternates. John Houston is P8. Alan Jacobs is pitting after 2 laps on primaries is P12. Jonathan Cuppett is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P2. Kevin Lekmansky is pitting is P4. John Wathen is P16 on alternates. Gregory Myers is P19 on alternates. Tom Traskell is P23. John Houston is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P8. Alan Jacobs is P12 on primaries. Kevin Lekmansky is P4 on alternates. Jonathan Cuppett is P2 on alternates. John Houston is P8 on alternates. David Raleigh is pitting is P24. Alan Jacobs is pitting is P12. Tom Traskell is pitting after 4 laps on alternates is P23. Alan Jacobs is P12 on primaries. Andrew Werner is P29. Gregory Myers is pitting is P19. Andrew Werner is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P29. Gregory Myers is P19 on alternates. Tom Traskell is P23 on alternates. Dale Baldwick is P22. Andrew Werner is P29 on alternates. Chuck Carter is pitting after 5 laps on primaries is P17. John Houston is pitting after 2 laps on alternates is P8. Alan Jacobs is pitting is P12. Andrew Werner is pitting is P29. Alan Jacobs is P12 on primaries. Chuck Carter is P17 on alternates. Omar Gomez is pitting is P21. Chuck Carter is P17. Andrew Werner is P29 on alternates. Brad Mears is P7 on alternates. John Houston is P8 on alternates. Jake Feemster is pitting after 4 laps on alternates is P15. David Raleigh is P24 on primaries. Omar Gomez is P21 on primaries. David Zahn is pitting is P14. Dale Baldwick is pitting after 5 laps on alternates is P22. Jonathan Cuppett is pitting after 2 laps on alternates is P2. Brad Mears is P7. Jonathan Cuppett is P2 on alternates. David Rowley is pitting is P24. David Rowley is P24 on primaries. David Zahn is P14 on alternates. Jake Feemster is P15 on alternates. Joel Ekman is pitting after 5 laps on alternates is P18. Chuck Carter is P17. John Houston is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P8. John Wathen is pitting after 4 laps on alternates is P16. Brian Story is pitting after 8 laps on alternates is P11. Joel Ekman is P18 on alternates. Jonathan Cuppett is pitting after 2 laps on alternates is P2. Dale Ballwig is P22 on alternates. John Houston is P8 on alternates. Joel Ekman is P18. Brian Story is P11 on primaries. David Rowley is pitting after 2 laps on primaries is P24. David Rowley is P24 on primaries. David Rowley is pitting is P24. Mateo Mejia is pitting is P28. David Rowley is P24 on primaries. John Wathen is P16 on alternates. Omar Gomez is P21. John Wathen is pitting is P16. John Wathen is P16 on alternates. Jonathan Cuppett is P2 on alternates. Jonathan Cuppett is P2. Tom Traskell is pitting after 5 laps on alternates is P23. Mateo Mejia is P28 on alternates. David Rowley is P24 on primaries. Iggy Chiordia is P20 on primaries. John Houston is pitting after 2 laps on alternates is P8. Chris Moses is pitting after 8 laps on primaries is P6. Gregory Myers is pitting after 6 laps on alternates is P19. Tom Traskell is P23 on alternates. Mateo Mejia is P28. John Houston is P8 on alternates. Iggy Giordia is P20 on primaries. Mark DeGraw is P5 on alternates. David Rowley is pitting after 3 laps on primaries is P24. Jake Feemster is pitting after 4 laps on alternates is P15. Mark DeGraw is P5. John Wathen is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P16. David Rowley is P24 on primaries. John Wathen is P16 on alternates. Omar Gomez is pitting after 6 laps on primaries is P21. John Houston is P8 with 30 kilograms ballast on alternates. Jonathan Cuppett is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P2. Omar Gomez is P21 on primaries. Joel Ekman is pitting after 4 laps on alternates is P18. Chris Moses is P6 on alternates. Andrew Werner is P29. Joel Ekman is P18 on alternates. Brad Mears is pitting after 7 laps on alternates is P7. John Houston is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P8. Mateo Mejia is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P28. Matt Taylor is P3. Dale Balwig is pitting after 5 laps on alternates is P22. Jake Feemster is P15 on alternates. John Houston is P8 on alternates. Omar Gomez is pitting is P21. Mateo Mejia is P28 on alternates. Kevin Lekmansky is P4. Omar Gomez is P21 on primaries. Alan Jacobs is pitting after 8 laps on primaries is P12. John Wathen is P16. Dale Balwig is P22 on alternates. Jonathan Cuppett is P2 on alternates. Chuck Carter is pitting after 8 laps on alternates is P17. Mark DeGraw is P5 on alternates. Chuck Carter is P17 on alternates. Jake Feemster is pitting after 2 laps on alternates is P15. Chris Moses is P6 on alternates. Tom Traskell is pitting after 5 laps on alternates is P23. Alan Jacobs is P12 on alternates. Jonathan Cuppett is pitting is P2. Mateo Mejia is P28. Jonathan Cuppett is P2 on alternates. John Houston is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P8. Jake Feemster is P15. On alternates, Sergio Calderon is P27. On alternates, Gregory Myers is P19. On primaries, David Zahn is P14. Brad Mears is P7. On alternates, Gregory Myers is P19. On primaries, John Wathen is pitting after 5 laps. On alternates is P16. David Rowley is pitting after 5 laps. On primaries is P24. Mateo Mejia is pitting after 3 laps. On alternates is P28. Alan Jacobs is P12. John Wathen is P16. On alternates, Joel Ekman is pitting after 4 laps. On alternates is P18. Chris Moses is pitting after 5 laps. On alternates is P6. David Rowley is P24. On primaries, Mark DeGraw is pitting after 6 laps. On alternates is P5. Mateo Mejia is P28. On primaries, Jake Feemster is P15. Chris Moses is P6. On alternates, Jake Feemster is on push to pass. Joel Ekman is P18. On alternates, Mark DeGraw is P5. On alternates, Dale Ballwig is pitting after 4 laps. On alternates is P22. Chris Moses is pitting is P6. Iggy Chiordia is P20. On primaries, Dale Ballwig is P22. On alternates, Chris Moses is P6. On alternates, David Rowley is pitting after 2 laps. On primaries is P24. Dale Ballwig is pitting is P22. Brian Story is P11. David Rowley is P24. On primaries, Brian Story is pitting after 10 laps. On primaries is P11. Dale Ballwig is P22. On alternates, Jake Feemster is pitting after 3 laps. On alternates is P15. Chris Moses is pitting is P6. David Rowley is P24. Matt Taylor is pitting after 18 laps. On alternates is P3. John Houston is P8. On alternates, Jonathan Cuppett is pitting after 4 laps. On alternates is P2. Sergio Calderon is pitting after 4 laps. On alternates is P27. Chuck Carter is P17. Chuck Carter is pitting after 5 laps. On alternates is P17. Mateo Mejia is pitting after 2 laps. On primaries is P28. 10-second pit lane speeding penalty for Mateo Mejia. Jake Feemster is P15. On alternates, Sergio Calderon is P27. On alternates, Chris Moses is P6. On alternates, Joel Ekman is P18. Mateo Mejia is P28. On primaries, Aaron Parsons is pitting is P9. David Rowley is pitting is P24. 10-second pit lane speeding penalty for David Rowley. Omar Gomez is P21 on primaries. David Rowley is P24 on primaries. Andrew Werner is pitting after 14 laps on alternates is P29. Mark DeGraw is P5. Jake Feemster is pitting is P15. Joel Ekman is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P18. Kevin Lekmansky is P4 on alternates. Sergio Calderon is P27 on alternates. Dale Ballwig is pitting after 3 laps on alternates is P22. Jonathan Cuppett is P2 on alternates. Mark DeGraw is P5. Joel Ekman is P18 on alternates. Mark DeGraw is pitting after 5 laps on alternates is P5. Matt Taylor is P3 on alternates. Brad Mears is P7. Brad Mears is pitting after 7 laps on alternates is P7. Aaron Parsons is P9 on alternates. Andrew Werner is P29 on primaries. Matt Taylor is pitting is P3. Matt Taylor is P3 on alternates. John Houston is P8. John Houston is pitting after 4 laps on alternates is P8. Dale Ballwig is P22 on alternates. Brad Mears is P7 on alternates. Chris Moses is pitting after 4 laps on alternates is P6. Alan Jacobs is pitting after 6 laps on alternates is P12. Kevin Lekmansky is P4. John Houston is P8 on alternates. Jake Feemster is P15 on alternates. Chris Moses is P6 on alternates. Mateo Mejia is P28 on primaries. Sergio Calderon is pitting after 4 laps on alternates is P27. Mateo Mejia is pitting after 4 laps on primaries is P28. David Zahn is pitting after 16 laps on alternates is P14. David Rowley is pitting after 3 laps on primaries is P24. Andrew Werner is P29. John Wathen is pitting after 7 laps on alternates is P16. Gregory Myers is pitting after 8 laps on primaries is P19. David Rowley is P24 on primaries. Sergio Calderon is P27 on alternates. John Houston is pitting after 2 laps on alternates is P8. Jonathan Cuppett is P2. Mateo Mejia is P28 on primaries. Alan Jacobs is P12. On alternates, Dale Ballwig is P22. Tom Traskell is P23. On alternates, Jonathan Cuppett is pitting after 4 laps. On alternates is P2. Joel Ekman is pitting after 3 laps. On alternates is P18. John Houston is P8. On alternates, Matt Taylor is P3 with 20 kilograms ballast. On alternates, Sergio Calderon is pitting after 2 laps. On alternates is P27. Iggy Giordia is P20. Brad Mears is pitting after 3 laps. On alternates is P7. Omar Gomez is pitting after 12 laps. On primaries is P21. Sergio Calderon is P27. On alternates, Iggy Giordia is pitting after 15 laps. On primaries is P20. Brad Mears is P7. On alternates, Matt Taylor is pitting after 4 laps. On alternates is P3. Aaron Parsons is P9. David Rowley is pitting after 3 laps. On primaries is P24. Andrew Werner is pitting after 4 laps. On primaries is P29. 10-second pit lane speeding penalty for Andrew Werner. Chris Moses is pitting after 4 laps. On alternates is P6. Dale Ballwig is pitting after 4 laps. On alternates is P22. Jake Feemster is P15. Omar Gomez is P21. On alternates, Jake Feemster is pitting after 4 laps. On alternates is P15. John Houston is pitting after 2 laps. On alternates is P8. Tom Traskell is P23. Omar Gomez is pitting is P21. Mateo Mejia is pitting after 3 laps. On primaries is P28. Dale Ballwig is P22. On alternates, Omar Gomez is P21. On alternates, Omar Gomez is P21. On alternates, Alan Jacobs is pitting after 3 laps. On alternates is P12. Sergio Calderon is P27. On alternates,
Here's the platform! I smell smoke! In the first car is my mama, and the second car is my dad, and the third car is Jesus. What do you know what he had? The fourth car is samurai, sharpening his sword. The 7th car is the party cars, and come on now and get on board. We're singing, dance and shout, have some fun and learn about this party train. Woo-hoo! My runner's too fast. Well, 16 wheels got pop trap. Get me on the way back to me. Here he comes.
qualifying session is now underway. Omar Gomez is P21. Brad Mears is P7. Michael Schumacher is P1. Matt Taylor is P3 with 20 kilograms ballast. Kevin Lekmansky is P4. Mark DeGraw is P5. Aaron Parsons is P4. John Houston is P5 with 30 kilograms ballast. Chris Moses is provisional pole. Chris Moses is P1. John Houston is P6 with 30 kilograms ballast. Brad Mears is provisional pole. Brad Mears is P1. Kevin Lekmansky is provisional pole. Kevin Lekmansky is P1. Chris Moses is provisional pole. Chris Moses is P1. Mark DeGraw is provisional pole. Mark DeGraw is P1. David Zahn is P7. John Houston is P11 with 30 kilograms ballast. John Houston, improved, is P8. Andrew Werner is provisional pole. Andrew Werner is P1. Gregory Myers is P13. Mark DeGraaf is provisional pole. Mark DeGraaf is P1. John Wathen is P14. Mark DeGraaf is provisional pole. Dale Ballwig is P16. Jake Feemster is P17. Josh Slade is P18. David Rowley is P19. Brian Story is P19. Tom Traskell is P20. Joel Ekman is P21. Omar Gomez is P23. Sergio Calderon is P24. Aaron Parsons is provisional pole. Aaron Parsons is P1. Mark DeGraw is P2. Andrew Werner is P3. Brad Mears is P4. Matt Taylor is P6 with 20 kilograms ballast. Kevin Lekmansky is P7 with 30 kilograms ballast. Alan Jacobs is P8. Jonathan Cuppett is P9 with 10 kilograms ballast. John Houston is P10 with 30 kilograms ballast. Gregory Myers is P12. Jake Feemster is P14. Mateo Mejia is P15. Iggy Giordia is P16. Dale Ballwig is P17. Josh Slade is P18. Brian Story is P20. Chuck Carter is P21. Joel Ekman is P22. Omar Gomez is P24. Mark DeGraw is provisional pole. Mark DeGraw is P1. Kevin Lekmansky is P7 with 30 kilograms ballast. Joel Ekman is P22. Race start. Jonathan Cuppet is P1. Jim Clark is P26. On primaries, Matt Taylor is P6. On primaries, Brad Mears is P3. On alternates, Brian Story is P20. On alternates, Mark DeGraw is P3. Aaron Parsons is P2. Jim Clark is pitting, is P26. Jim Clark is P24. Mark DeGraw is P1. Mark DeGraw is on push to pass. Josh Slade is pitting, is P18. Josh Slade is P18 on primaries. Alain Prost is pitting, is P27. Brad Mears is P3. Aaron Parsons ahead is on push to pass. Andrew Werner is P4 on alternates. Chris Moses is P5 on primaries, fending off Kevin Lekmansky. Kevin Lekmansky behind is on push to pass. Kevin Lekmansky is P6, chasing Chris Moses. Chris Moses is P6 on primaries, chasing Kevin Lekmansky. Aaron Parsons is P2, chasing Mark DeGraw. Matt Taylor is P15, fending off Chuck Carter. David Zahn is P12 on alternates, chasing Gregory Myers. Gregory Myers is P11 on alternates, battling David Zahn. David Zahn is P11, fending off Gregory Myers. Aaron Parsons is P2 on alternates, chasing Mark DeGraw. Jake Feemster is P15 on primaries, ahead of Joel Ekman. David Zahn is P9, battling John Houston. Aaron Parsons is P2, chasing Mark DeGraw. Omar Gomez is P23 on primaries, chasing Chuck Carter. Brian Story is P13 on alternates, chasing Matt Taylor. Ziggy Chiordia is P16 on primaries, chasing Joel Ekman. Chuck Carter is pitting after 5 laps on alternates, is P22. Brian Story, P13 on alternates, ahead of Dale Ballwig. Josh Slade is pitting after 6 laps on primaries, P20. Jake Feemster is P19, chasing Tom Traskell. Tom Traskell ahead is on push to pass. Aaron Parsons is P2 on alternates, chasing Mark DeGraaf. Mark DeGraaf ahead is on push to pass. David Zahn is P10, following John Houston. Aaron Parsons is P2 on alternates, chasing Mark DeGraaf. Alan Jacobs is P7 on primaries, far in front of Jonathan Cuppet. John Houston is P8 with 30 kilograms ballast on primaries, ahead of Jonathan Cuppet. David Zahn is P13 on alternates, chasing Brian Story. Matt Taylor is pitting after 11 laps on primaries, is P11. Mark DeGraw is P2, battling Aaron Parsons. Omar Gomez is pitting after 11 laps on primaries, is P18. Aaron Parsons is P1, battling Mark DeGraw. Mark DeGraw is P2, chasing Aaron Parsons. Matt Taylor is P11 on alternates. Brad Mears is P3 on alternates, chasing Mark DeGraw. Kevin Lekmansky is pitting after 12 laps on alternates, is P7. Jonathan Cuppet is P8 with 10 kilograms ballast on alternates, following John Houston. Kevin Lekmansky is P7 on primaries. David Zahn is P10 on alternates, fending off Brian Story. Mark DeGraw is P2 on alternates, chasing Aaron Parsons. Tom Traskell is pitting after 13 laps on alternates, is P17. Jonathan Cuppet is P8, following John Houston. Andrew Werner is pitting after 14 laps on alternates, is P4. Brad Mears is P3 on alternates, chasing Mark DeGraw. Tom Traskell is P17 on primaries. Sergio Calderon is pitting after 13 laps on alternates, is P18. Andrew Werner is P4 on primaries. Sergio Calderon is P18 on primaries. Mark DeGraw is pitting after 15 laps. On alternates is P2. Brad Mears is pitting after 15 laps. On alternates is P3. Jake Feemster is pitting after 14 laps. On primaries is P16. Gregory Myers is P9, chasing Andrew Werner. Brad Mears is P3 on alternates. Mark DeGraw is P2 on primaries. Jonathan Cuppett is pitting after 15 laps. On alternates is P8. 10-second pit lane speeding penalty for Jonathan Cuppett. John Houston is P6. Battling Mark DeGraw. Dale Ballwig is pitting after 15 laps. On alternates is P13. Jake Feemster is P16 on primaries. Jonathan Cuppett is P7 on primaries. Brad Mears ahead is on push to pass. Aaron Parsons is pitting after 16 laps. On alternates is P1. Dale Ballwig is P13 on alternates. Chris Moses is P2, far in front of Alan Jacobs. Aaron Parsons is P3. Aaron Parsons is P1 on primaries. Gregory Myers is pitting after 16 laps. On alternates is P9. David Zahn is pitting after 16 laps. On alternates is P10. Jonathan Cuppett's P13. Following Matt Taylor. Brian Story is pitting after 16 laps. On alternates is P12. 10-second pit lane speeding penalty for Brian Story. Gregory Myers is P8 on primaries. David Zahn is P9 on primaries. Brian Story is P11 on alternates. John Houston is pitting after 17 laps. On primaries is P6. 10-second pit lane speeding penalty for John Houston. Dale Ballwig is P15, chasing Brian Story. John Houston is P6 on alternates. Brad Mears is P4 on alternates. 8P to P left. Battling Aaron Parsons. Chris Moses is pitting after 18 laps. On primaries is P1. Alan Jacobs is P2. Brad Mears is P2 on alternates, fending off Aaron Parsons. Chris Moses is P2 on primaries. Brian Story is P15 on alternates, 8P to P left, following Dale Ballwig. Kevin Lekmansky is P11 with 30 kilograms ballast on primaries, trailing Jonathan Cuppet. John Houston is P8 with 30 kilograms ballast on alternates, 6P to P left, chasing Iggy Chiordia. Iggy Chiordia is pitting after 19 laps on primaries, is P7. Brian Story is P15 on alternates, trailing Dale Balwick. Iggy Chiordia is P8 on primaries. David Zahn is P12 on primaries, chasing Gregory Myers. Alan Jacobs is pitting after 21 laps on primaries, is P1. Brad Mears is P2, ahead of Aaron Parsons. David Zahn is P12 on primaries, chasing Gregory Myers. Alan Jacobs is P2 on alternates. Gregory Myers is P12 on primaries, following David Zahn. Iggy Chiordia is P13 on primaries, far in front of Dale Balwick. Dale Balwick is P14 on alternates, fending off Aaron Parsons. Gregory Myers is P12 on primaries, following David Zahn. Brian Story is P15 on alternates. Tom Traskell is P16 on primaries. Kevin Lekmansky is P10 with 30 kilograms ballast on primaries. Chasing Jonathan Cuppet, Kevin Lekmansky is on push to pass. Jonathan Cuppet is P10 with 10 kilograms ballast on primaries, 9 P to P left. Chasing Kevin Lekmansky. John Houston is P7 with 30 kilograms ballast on alternates. Chasing Matt Taylor. Matt Taylor is P9, fending off John Houston. John Houston is P9 with 30 kilograms ballast on alternates, fending off David Zahn. Alan Jacobs is P6 on alternates, 8 P to P left, chasing Chris Moses. Matt Taylor is pitting after 15 laps on alternates, is P12. Sergio Calderon is P17 on primaries. Matt Taylor is P14 on alternates. David Zahn is P10, following John Houston. Jacobs is P6 on alternates, chasing Chris Moses. Matt Taylor is P14 with 20 kilograms ballast on alternates, fending off Brian Story. Brad Mears is P1 on alternates, 6P to P left. Brad Mears is pitting after 15 laps on alternates, is P1. Aaron Parsons is P2. Brad Mears is P1 on primaries. Chris Moses is P5, fending off Brad Mears. Mark DeGroff is P2 on primaries, 2P to P left. Jonathan Cuppett is P8 with 10 kilograms ballast on primaries, 7P to P left, chasing Kevin Lekmansky. Andrew Werner is P3 on primaries, 5P to P left, ahead of Alan Jacobs. Jonathan Cuppett is P8 with 10 kilograms ballast on primaries, chasing Kevin Lekmansky. Alan Jacobs is P4 on alternates. Chasing Andrew Werner. Andrew Werner ahead is on push to pass. Kevin Lekmansky is pitting after 20 laps on primaries is P8. 10-second pit lane speeding penalty for Kevin Lekmansky. Alan Jacobs is on push to pass. Kevin Lekmansky is P8 on primaries. Tom Traskell is pitting after 18 laps on primaries is P16. Kevin Lekmansky is P10. Battling Iggy Chiordia. Dale Ballwig is pitting after 17 laps on alternates is P13. Tom Traskell is P16 on alternates. Jonathan Cuppett is pitting after 18 laps on primaries is P7. Dale Ballwig is P13 on primaries. Chris Moses is P4. Following Andrew Werner, John Houston is pitting after 16 laps on alternates is P9. Brian Story is pitting after 16 laps on alternates is P15. 10-second pit lane speeding penalty for Brian Story. 20 seconds total. Gregory Myers is pitting after 17 laps on primaries is P10. Sergio Calderon is pitting after 18 laps on primaries is P17. Andrew Werner is P2 ahead of Chris Moses. John Houston is P8 on alternates. Gregory Myers is P9 on alternates. Sergio Calderon is P17 on primaries. Mark DeGraw is P2 on alternates. Brian Story is P15 on primaries. Kevin Lekmansky is pitting is P13. Chris Moses is P3, following Andrew Werner. Aaron Parsons is pitting after 19 laps on primaries is P1. David Zahn is pitting after 18 laps on primaries is P10. Gregory Myers is P10, far in front of Alan Jacobs. Kevin Lekmansky is P13 on alternates. Andrew Werner is pitting after 21 laps on primaries is P4. Chris Moses is P1, far in front of Brad Mears. Aaron Parsons is P1 on alternates. Matt Taylor is pitting after 8 laps on alternates is P12. David Zahn is P7 on alternates. Andrew Werner is P4 on alternates. Brad Mears is P3. Chasing Aaron Parsons. Alan Jacobs is pitting after 13 laps on alternates is P13. Aaron Parsons ahead is on push to pass. Matt Taylor is P11 on alternates. Tom Traskell is P16, chasing Brian Story. Aaron Parsons is P2, battling Chris Moses. Chris Moses is pitting after 18 laps on primaries is P3. Brian Story is P16 on primaries, 6 P2P left. Chasing Tom Traskell. Chris Moses is P3 on alternates. Alan Jacobs is P13 on alternates. Ryan's story is on push to pass. Andrew Werner is P5, following Chris Moses. Ryan's story is P15 on primaries, 5 P to P left, chasing Tom Traskell. Alan Jacobs is pitting his P16. Jonathan Cuppett is P6 with 10 kilograms ballast on alternates, 6 P to P left. Matt Taylor is P11 with 20 kilograms ballast on alternates, 6 P to P left, fending off Dale Ballwig. John Houston is P7 with 30 kilograms ballast on alternates, 5 P to P left. Gregory Myers is P9 on alternates, 7 P to P left, chasing Iggy Chiordia. Iggy Chiordia is pitting after 20 laps on primaries, is P9. Iggy Chiordia is P9 on alternates. Gregory Myers is on push to pass. David Zahn is P9 on alternates, 7 P to P left. Matt Taylor is P10 with 20 kilograms ballast. On alternates, 4 P to P left. Far in front of Iggy Giordia. Iggy Giordia is P11. On alternates, 9 P to P left, trailing Matt Taylor. Dale Ballwick is P12 on primaries, 5 P to P left. Mark DeGraff is P3 on alternates, 1 P to P left, chasing Brad Mears. Mark DeGraff is on push to pass. Brad Mears is P3 on primaries, 4 P to P left, chasing Mark DeGraff. Kevin Lekmansky is P13 with 30 kilograms ballast. On alternates, 5 P to P left, trailing Dale Ballwick. Kevin Lekmansky is on push to pass. Tom Traskell is P14 on alternates, 2 P to P left. Chris Moses is pitting after 10 laps. On alternates is P5. Chris Moses is P5 on alternates. Chris Moses is pitting is P5. Chris Moses is P5 on alternates. Kevin Lekmansky is P12. Jonathan Cuppett is P6 with 10 kilograms ballast. On alternates, 1 P to P left, chasing Chris Moses. Story is P15 on primaries. Sergio Calderon is P16 on primaries, 6P to P left. Aaron Parsons is P1 on alternates, 1P to P left. Chris Moses is P11 on alternates, 4P to P left. Chris Moses is pitting is P12. Kevin Lekmansky is P11. Mark DeGraw is P2 on alternates, no P to P left, ahead of Brad Mears. The leader has just finished the race. Aaron Parsons is P1. Brad Mears is P3. Jonathan Cuppett is P5. Tom Traskell is P14. Kevin Lekmansky is P11. Mark DeGraw is P2. Brad Mears is P3. John Houston is P6. Brian Story is P15. Sergio Calderon is P16. Andrew Werner is P4. Dale Ballwig is P12. Gregory Myers is P7. Gregory Myers is P7. Matt Taylor is P8. David Zahn is P9. Iggy Chiordia is P10. Chris Moses is P13. Ten-second pit lane speeding penalty for Aaron Parsons. Ten-second pit lane speeding penalty for Brian Story, 30 seconds total. 10-second pit lane speeding penalty for Matt Taylor. Juan Manuel Fangio is P4 on primaries. Mark DeGraw is P1.